What are your goals in life? A beautiful house? Occasional travel abroad? Quality education for your children? Security when you retire? We all have different goals, but the reason why we aspire for them is almost always the same. A happy, comfortable, and secure future, either for ourselves or our loved ones. Unfortunately, most people forget that building one's financial security requires careful planning. They prefer to leave things up in the air or simply decide to act when it's too late. It's like running a race without a finish line, always living in uncertainty. They remain in financial limbo. The question is, will you let your future and your family's security hang in the balance? Or will you do what's necessary within your means to secure your goals? The good news is, it's never too late to start planning. Everything starts with knowing what you want. Most people initially look to their children's education and their own retirement when thinking about their future. Definitely, we need to plan for these. But did you know that the first step in financial planning actually begins with establishing the foundation of protection? Consider this. When you suddenly encounter unexpected events, such as losing property by fire or accident, getting seriously sick, or worse, getting taken out of the picture, how much do you think will this affect your plans for you and your family? You can be the best saver and the best investor, but if you're faced with these unexpected situations, all your savings and investments may be wiped out. And what about the possibility of losing a job or failing in business? It may take months or even years to get back on your feet. How can you maintain your lifestyle or continue providing for your family if such a setback happens? These are the unexpected challenges we must all prepare for. But you may wonder, how will I accomplish this? Can I even afford securing myself and my family? You may have even applied the simple equation of subtracting what you want from what you have, and the number you're getting is in the negative. So how do you bridge that gap? If there's any one strong force behind what you do, it's the hope of having a secure future.
태어나서 오늘 처음으로 기도를 한 걸 해봤어요. 아이를 보니 얼마나 눈물이 나는지. 저 결정했습니다. 이 세상 닿을 때까지 우리 아기 지켜주겠다고. 그리고 영원히 사랑하겠다고. 아이를 위해 기도해주세요.
Hello mga ka-AKMA and shout out sa mga genties nating nanonood dyan. So before we begin our session for today, we'll introduce ourselves first. I am Lizelle.
And I am Carla.
And we'll be starting with the Financial Wellness Seminar. To start, we're diving into something we all can relate to, and it's our financial standing. It's like an invisible tag that follows us around. There are basically two types of people when it comes to this, so let's break it down.
So first up, we've got the ones who are cruising close to the shores of financial independence. Money is not exactly their enemy. They're the ones living the good life, and financial worries are more like occasional visitors for them.
On the other side of the spectrum, we have the second type. These are the people stuck in a loop of living from paycheck to paycheck. They often make sacrifices just to meet their basic needs, and no matter how hard they hustle, it feels like they're doing the financial dance without making any real progress.
Moving on, to gain financial independence, let us dive into fifth elements.
Let's jump right in. We will be discussing the fifth elements: mindset, provision, dynamic, and catalyst. So, Carla, how do you see this playing into achieving financial independence?
Well, let's start with mindset. I think it's the foundation of everything. Without the right mindset, it's hard to stay disciplined and committed to your financial goals.
Absolutely. Mindset is crucial. It's about having the determination to stick to your plan even when things get tough.
Exactly, and then there's provision. It's not just about the money, but it's about leveraging all your resources such as skills, networks, and opportunities to move closer to financial independence.
Right. It's about making the most of what you have. And being dynamic, that's another key element. So how do you keep the energy going, especially when faced with challenges?
So being dynamic is all about staying adaptable and passionate about your goals. It's about finding ways to keep moving forward, and even when it feels like you're hitting a wall.
And what about catalysts? How do they fit into the picture?
Catalysts are like guides. They help you enhance all the other elements, whether it's mentors, advisors, or supportive communities. They provide invaluable insights and support on your journey towards financial independence.
That makes sense. So it's really about having the right mindset, leveraging your resources, and staying dynamic, and of course, seeking guidance along the way.
Exactly. It's a combination of these elements that can help pave the way towards financial freedom.
Alright, so pag-usapan naman natin ang ating mga goals in life. You know, yung mga pangarap natin na mahirap to pa rin. It's like having this awesome destination in mind, but you need a roadmap to get there. And that roadmap, it starts with setting clear goals.
Exactly. Your goals give you direction and purpose in life. But here's the thing, mga tao, mostly nakakalimutan nila na i-list down ang mga goals nila. And it's like having a fantastic idea but not taking the first crucial step.
Correct ka dyan. Writing down your goals makes them real and concrete. It transforms those dreams from floating thoughts into something you can actually see and touch. Goals that are just stuck in your head are just dreams, and dreams alone won't get you there.
And here's a game changer. Have you heard of SMART goals? It's not just about jotting any old goals. SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. It's like giving your goals superpowers.
That's right. Specific goals make sure you know exactly what you are aiming for. Measurable goals let you track your progress. Attainable and realistic goals set you up for success, not frustration. And don't forget the time-bound part. It's like adding a deadline, a sense of urgency to your dreams.
So remember, grab that pen, write down those goals, and make them SMART. Turn those dreams into a roadmap for success. Because trust me, you've got all it takes to make it happen.
That's the spirit. Your goals, your rules. Now go grab that pen and turn those dreams into reality.
Absolutely, go out there and conquer these goals. Dream big and make it happen.
Let's now dive into the nitty-gritty of setting exact goals. Let's have a little fun exercise. List down the things you want to do, own, improve yourself on, and be grateful for. Get ready to flex those imagination muscles.
Absolutely. Picture this as your wish list, your ultimate vision board. Start with the things that you want to do, whether it's your daily activities or those big retirement dreams. Close your eyes if you need to, visualize, and let the desire bubble up. Ready? Go!
Now let's get into the own category. And hey, it doesn't have to be the most expensive things right away. Start with what matters to you, big or small. These are the treasures you'll get to strike off your list and celebrate. Keep that pen moving.
That's right. While you're at it, don't forget to improve yourself. What's your self-awareness goal? What skill do you want to sharpen? What personal development journey do you want to embark on? And it's about making yourself better. And trust me, you got the power.
Lastly, here's a cool one. What are you grateful for? Take a moment to appreciate the people who've helped you and the things you already have. Gratitude is like a magnet for positivity. Jot it down and let that thankfulness flow.
Okay, awesome. How did it go? If you've got a long list, fantastic. If not, that's perfectly fine too. The key is that you took the time to reflect and jot down your aspirations.
And you know what? This list will serve as your roadmap, your guide to turning your dreams into reality. Every time you strike something off, it's a victory. Keep it close, revisit it, and watch the magic happen. Alright, now that we've got our wish list, let's take it up a notch and categorize those dreams into 6 categories. Get ready to fine-tune those aspirations.
So first up, you've got financial goals. What's on your goal for this year? Is that clearing all debts?
Oh, yung mga may utang dyan, magsibayad na.
Or hitting that 1 million milestone? Let's get specific about your financial game plan.
Now, on to career goals. Thinking about having your own business, ma-promote sa trabaho, or maybe making a switch to a whole new industry. A whole new world. Joke lang. So your career journey is waiting for a map.
And let's not forget knowledge goals. Whether it's pursuing a master's, tapping into a doctorate, or magbasa or manood from different resources na for sure may matututunan ka.
Next in line, social goals. Are you joining any org, lending a hand to any charitable institution, or maybe learning some slick social skills? It's time to enrich that social side of life.
Absolutely. Now, health goals. Because health is wealth, right? Want a slimmer, more fit body? Or tweaking that diet like healthy eating? It's your health journey. Own it.
Yeah, tama. So lastly, spiritual goals. In the midst of challenges and triumphs, having a spiritual anchor is key, whether it's joining a church organization or other religious societies.
6 power pack categories. Each one is a pillar in your grand plan. So let's get smart with these goals. Add those numbers, put those deadlines, and watch as each category becomes a stepping stone to your dream life. Alright, now that we've got these awesome goals categorized, it's time to play the priority game. Get ready to decide which goals take the front seat and which ones are more of a scenic route.
That's right. It's all about determining the priority level. Is it a high priority or a low priority goal? High priority goals are the rock stars, the ones that need to shine on stage first.
Think about it. Your high priority goals are the essentials and the non-negotiables. Medical expenses, income protection, and your kids' college funds. And don't forget that golden retirement.
And on the flip side, we've got low priority goals. These are like the cherries on top, the nice to haves, like buying another car, renovating your house, or going on a vacation. Lovely but not essential.
And here's the thing, most people tend to go for the ones before the needs, like getting a new car before securing a medical fund or retirement fund. And that's where the magic of prioritizing comes in.
Absolutely. Listing down goals and setting priorities is like putting on financial glasses. It helps you see clearly what needs your attention first. Once you've conquered those high priority goals, you're well on your way to financial freedom.
So take a moment to rank those goals. Once you've got the list, you're not just dreaming, you're strategizing your success. So we've just discussed the importance of setting SMART goals, which are crucial for guiding our action and progress. But how do you see milestones fitting into this framework?
We all go through various stages in life, each with its own set of priorities and goals, from carefree days of being single to the whirlwind of married life, where we're navigating the joys of home ownership.
Absolutely, and let's not forget the chaos and love that ensues when children comes into the picture. Suddenly, our priorities shift to ensuring they have the best education and opportunity for a bright future.
And when we think we've got it all figured out, retirement sneaks up on us like a plot twist in our favorite movie. Now it's all about enjoying the golden years and pursuing passions.
Regardless of where we are in life, financial goals are like the stars guiding our journey. Having clear goals keep us on track.
I couldn't agree more. And as our families grow, so do our goals. From setting up college funds for our little ones to squirreling away savings for retirement. Each milestone brings us closer to financial freedom.
Planning ahead is crucial, like mapping out a road trip with plenty of snack stops along the way. We need to identify our priorities, set milestones, and most importantly, celebrate each achievement along the journey.
Without a doubt, just as a well-prepared runner tackles a marathon, navigating our financial journey demands meticulous planning and resilience. As we encounter obstacles along the way, it's crucial to maintain our focus on the end goal and take pride in every milestone we conquer.
It's like training for a marathon, except instead of running, we're tackling financial hurdles. Having detailed action plans keep us focused and motivated even when the road gets bumpy.
And just like any good movie montage, there will be challenges along the way. But with the right mindset and the killer soundtrack, we can overcome anything that comes our way.
So now that you've got this awesome plan in place, let's talk about a crucial step. Figuring out where you stand. It's like taking a snapshot to see how close or far you are from those goals. And trust me, it's a game changer.
Absolutely. Now think about it. You know, the price tag on your watch, your car, or even your house. You've got a pretty good idea of your monthly income. But here's a question that might stump you. How much are you really worth? Magkano ka raw?
I'm priceless.
So not just financially, but as a whole.
It's a question that often catches people off guard, and that's okay. Today, we're going to help you figure out your net worth, and it is simpler than you think. It's like a financial health checkup.
Exactly. Net worth is basically what you own minus what you owe. It's your assets minus your liabilities.
Parang sa accounting lang, assets minus liability equals equity.
Tama. Don't worry guys, basic math lang to or basic accounting. So it's more like peeling back the layers to see what you've got and what you owe.
So grab a pen and paper or your favorite note-taking app and let's do a quick exercise together. Write down all your assets, things like your savings, investment, the value of your home, and any other valuable stuff that you own.
And on the other side, list your liabilities, yung mga debts, loans, mga utang nyo, anything you owe. Now, subtract your liabilities from your assets. That number, that's your net worth.
It's like putting on your financial glasses. Now, knowing your net worth gives you a crystal clear picture of your financial health. And the best part, it's a baseline. As you work towards your goals, you can watch the net worth grow.
So there you have it, a simple exercise to know exactly where you stand financially. No judgment here, just a tool to help you get where you want to go. Cheers to financial clarity.
Still part of the true measuring of your wealth, saving. Saving can actually make you have a better net worth because it allows you to accumulate funds over time.
Saving instills discipline and financial responsibility. Mentally, for most people, ang ginagawa nila is gastos muna, then whatever is left, yun yung lalagay nila sa savings. And then, majority of the time, ubos na. So, wala silang nasisave.
Uy, di ba yun yung kasanayan mo nung high school?
Uy, grabe ka naman. Ba't mo ko nilalaglag? Nagbago na ako. So, actually, a better mindset is pay yourself first. So, save ka muna. Then, whatever is left, yun yung i-budget mo for your expenses. So, saving is a habit talaga. It's something na dapat pinapractice mo even if maliit pa lang yung income mo. Sa mga Gen Zs natin dyan na nanonood, paano kayo nakakasave kahit from your allowance lang? Comment nyo naman sa chat box. Ikaw ba, Carla? Paano ka nakakasave?
So for me, kahit na yung allowance ko pa lang from my parents dati, pinapractice ko talaga na mag-save muna bago ko gastusin. So, kunyari, yung allowance ko is like 350 pesos. So, yung 50 doon is save ko na muna. And yung expenses ko, like the transpo or food, fixed naman siya. So, may matitira pa sa huli. And i-add ko pa doon. So, madami talaga akong masasave.
Sana all! Pero actually, that's a good habit Saving is a habit talaga na we really need to practice kasi a lot of people still struggle to save.
These are just some of the reasons some struggle to save. So first, living it to faith. Ito yung mga bahala na attitude ng mga tao. Second, some, they just simply don't know how to do it. So wala silang blueprint na pwede nilang sundan. Third, being buried in debt. Fourth, thinking that it's too late to save. And lastly, not having enough money to save.
Okay, so let's have a game muna. It's called a this or that game. Baka kasi inaantok na yung mga viewers natin dyan. So, para magising naman kayo, let's have a game. So, actually, nag-trend to last year. So, let's start. So, here's an example. Just by looking at the picture, saan tingin mo ikaw mas makakamura? Sa chicken spaghetti with drink na meal or dun sa chicken solo meal and spag with drinks meal ng Jollibee?
I guess this is a set meal kasi like na-set na nga, diba? So what's the answer?
Guys, hula rin kayo dyan sa comment section. Like, chat nyo yung answers nyo. Makihula rin kayo with us.
Comment down below.
Ano ulit yung answer mo?
The set meal.
Actually, mali ka. Mas makakamura yung isa-isang meal. Like yung one-piece chicken joy solo and yung jolly spaghetti with drink mix and match na meal. Kasi yung nasa left side, it costs 177 pesos. Yung naka-meal na, yung naka-set na. Tapos yung sa right side naman, it costs 166 pesos for the 2 meals.
Oh, now I know. Next time, alam na natin ano yung order natin.
True. Pero on a serious note, here are some practical tips for saving. First is place your saving in a vehicle that is not easily accessible, such as fixed deposits, insurance, or any saving account without ATM. Reason being, para less temptation, di ba? No more biglaan na gastos.
Second is saving early. Second is start early. So kami, since nung bata pa kami, binibigyan kami ng mga ampaw. So, like, nung bata pa lang ako, tinuturuan na ako ng mom ko na mag-save.
Pag-usapan naman natin ang piso expense. I'm sure lagi niyo yan naririnig sa ating Facebook Live or sa ating daily dose of sales caffeine. So you've probably heard the advice before to save money. You need to either increase your income or cut down on your expenses.
Yes, we all want to save more and spend wisely. But sometimes it feels like our money slips through our fingers. So that's why we're here to help you to take control of your finances.
Okay, let's start. Let's start by addressing a common challenge, saving money. Many people struggle to save and often find themselves with a shortfall at the end of the month. But fear not, there are solutions.
Exactly. One solution is to either increase your income or cut down on your expenses. And today, we're focusing on the latter. Cutting down expenses might sound daunting, but it's totally achievable with the right approach.
The first step in managing your expenses better is to understand where your money is going. You don't want to end up wondering, where did all my money go? Let's start visualizing our expenses.
As we start visualizing our expenses, don't forget to categorize them. We have 4 categories: priorities, indispensable, side interests, and of no value.
Alright, let us dive into the fun part, categorizing our expenses. Think of it like organizing your own personal finance party. We've got 4 categories, each with its own vibe.
That's right. So imagine you're at the coolest party ever and the DJ is spinning your favorite tunes. In one corner, you've got priorities, the VIP section of your budget. It's like the essential party essentials food, shelter, and clothing. You can't have a party without these basics.
Absolutely. And there's the indispensable expenses. They're like the life of the party. Necessary, but not necessarily basic. Think of them as your tuition fees or insurance premiums. They keep the party going smoothly, but they're not the main attraction.
Now let's talk about side interests. This is where the party gets interesting. Picture yourself mingling with your friends, sipping on your favorite drink, maybe splurging on a new outfit or hitting up the latest blockbuster. Side interests are all about those little luxury that makes life enjoyable.
And last but not the least, we have expenses of no value. These are the party crashers, the one who show up uninvited and drain your wallet without adding any fun. Daily coffee runs, unnecessary night outs. They might seem like a good idea at the time, but they're just not worth it.
So grab your pen and paper and let's start categorizing your expenses. Think of it as creating your own ultimate party playlist. Except instead of songs, you're sorting out your spending habits.
Alright, after you've categorized your expenses, you might be surprised by what you find. Perhaps you're spending more on luxuries than necessities.
That's right, and now that you have a clear picture of your spending habits, it's time to take action. Start by eliminating the useless expenses and then consider cutting down on your nice-to-haves.
Okay, so next pag-usapan naman natin ang the significant money. It means we have to put our money where it really matters the most, such as our goals, sa sarili natin, or sa loved ones natin.
And there are 2 types of goals that the significant money answers. One is the unexpected life events. These are the foundation where we really need to be prepared for to be financially independent. Some example of this will be the sudden passing of the breadwinner, contracting a critical illness, or a loss of property due to calamity.
And then the second one is the expected life events. So these are the events in life that are sure to happen. Maybe not soon, but it will, such as the education of your kids and your retirement. But unfortunately, there are still a lot of people who fail to prepare even only for the expected life events. So as cliche as it sounds, the idea is you have to make saving and investing a way of life.
Yes, I agree. So need talaga natin sanayin yung sarili natin to save and invest as early as possible.
Tama, kasi of course mahirap naman kung may mangyari bigla tapos wala tayong enough funds or na-save to cover for that specific expense.
So saving, ito yung pinag-uusapan din natin kanina. It's preserving your money and keeping it intact as much as possible with very minimal risk. Investing naman in the other side is growing and preserving your money, putting it in different asset class, and taking advantage of compounding interest.
Tama ka dyan. And gaya nga ng paulit-ulit nating nire-remind sa ating mga viewers, time is money's best friend. Time is gold, time is money. So the more time you have, the easier it is to grow your money. Kasi nagko-compound siya.
So for them to have a clear understanding, let us differentiate savings and investing. So savings is capital preservation. It keeps money intact with just minimal risk, and here cash should readily be available when needed.
As for investing, it's capital appreciation for future financial milestones. It preserves the value of your money, and lastly, it takes advantage of the power of compounding, like I've said a while ago.
So Lizelle, have you had any experience in investing?
Yes, nakapag-try na ako mag-invest before. Like I started nung pandemic, I invested sa stocks, sa bonds, mutual funds. Pero that time, I really have zero knowledge about investing. Pero tinry ko pa rin since it's pandemic, I really wanted to maximize my money sana as much as possible. Pero like I mentioned, wala nga akong knowledge. So parang nanghuhula-hula lang ako ng mga stocks na bibilhin, ganon. Pero ang pinaka-main principle or main technique na in-apply ko when I invested, when I'm doing the investments or like trading or investments nga, is to buy low, sell high.
That's right. And yan talaga yung tinuturo sa finance, which is to buy low and sell high. This is an investment strategy all about timing the market. It is when you buy stocks when they hit the bottom price and sell the stocks when their price peaks. And that is how you can generate the highest returns.
Yeah, tama naman. So how about you, Carla? May experience ka ba sa pag-i-invest?
So actually, no pandemic, I have tried then to invest on stocks and nag-research talaga ako before mag-invest. So,
So magkaiba pala tayo kasi nanguhula-hula. Ay, huwag niyo ako gayahin, guys, ha. Dapat mag-research talaga kayo before investing.
Yeah, guys, maling example. So, ayun, I researched talaga before I invest. So, yun, naka-earn din naman ng konti. So, ayun, nakakulong na tayo sa bahay. Tapos, naka-earn pa. Ayun, daming savings.
Sana all! Buti ka pa. So, investing can be really risky, especially if not guided by the right people.
Tama. So, wag niyong gagayahin to.
Grabe naman. Kaya nga magpapaguide ako sa'yo eh.
Yeah, so just like here at AKMA, we have the best financial advisors to guide you to the most AKMA investment option that will suit you the best. Now, let's talk more about how can we save more money by using the 50-30-20 rule.
That's right. We're tackling a fundamental principle that can revolutionize the way you handle your finances. The 50-30-20 rule.
The golden rule of budgeting. For those of you who aren't familiar, the 50-30-20 rule suggests that you allocate 50% of your income to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings and debt repayment.
It's such a simple yet powerful guideline, isn't it? Let's break it down a bit. So starting with the 50% for needs, these are the essentials like rent or mortgage payments, utilities, groceries, transportation, basically the things you can't live without.
Absolutely. And then we've got the 30% for wants. This is where things get a little bit flexible and fun. Like dining out, entertainment, the new pair of shoes you've been eyeing, all fall under this category.
And finally, the 20% for savings and debt repayment. So this portion is crucial for building your financial security. It includes contributions to your emergency fund, retirement savings, and paying down debt like student loans or credit card balances.
It's a balanced approach that ensures you're not only covering your immediate needs, but also investing in your future and allowing yourself some enjoyment along the way.
Exactly. So now let's address some common misconceptions about the 50-30-20 rule. One of the biggest myths is that it's too rigid and doesn't allow for individual circumstances.
But that's where flexibility comes in. While the rule provides a general framework, it's essential to adapt it to your unique situation. For example, if you live in an expensive city, you might need to allocate more than 50% to necessities.
And if you're aggressively paying down debt or saving for a big goal, you might adjust the percentages accordingly. So the key is to find a balance that works for you and helps you achieve your financial objectives.
And remember, the 50-30-20 rule isn't just about budgeting. It's about mindset shift and long-term financial health.
Speaking of budgeting our money, let us move to having an emergency fund. But before we start discussing what emergency fund is all about, let's first define kung ano nga ba ang emergency fund.
So an emergency fund is a financial safety net for unexpected expenses. This is important as it provides stability and peace of mind during challenging times.
Oh yeah, emergency fund, aka the clutch move that keeps your finances flexing even when life decides to throw you a curveball.
And trust us, having an emergency fund is like having your own financial superhero on speed dial, ready to swoop in and save the and save the day when things get real.
But building that emergency fund isn't just about stacking paper, it's about hustling smart and planning ahead.
That's right, it's all about setting goals, knowing how much you need to stash away for a rainy day, and then finding those sneaky ways to make your money work for you.
And let's be real, cutting back on those extra expenses might not be as lit as hitting up your favorite brunch spot. But imagine the flex when you're chilling, knowing you got that financial cushion.
Plus, setting up automatic savings. That's like having your own personal finance hype squad cheering on you 24/7.
And for real, resisting the temptation to dip into your emergency fund for a pair of hype sneakers or that concert ticket, that's some next level self control.
Oo nga, keeping your emergency fund separate from your everyday cash flow is the key.
Out of sight, out of mind, am I right? And remember, emergencies come in all shapes and sizes. So, hindi talaga natin malalaman kung when siya dadating sa buhay natin. So, from unexpected car repairs to losing your job out of nowhere, having that emergency fund, that's the power move that keeps you bossing up no matter what.
I agree. Kaya it's really important to have your emergency fund kasi it doesn't just protect our financial well-being but also our emotional well-being.
Tama. So, gaya nga ng laging sinasabi nila Sir Banjo, it gives us the peace of mind. Of course, not just for ourselves, but also for our family's peace of mind.
Slay ka dyan!
Alright, so we're nearing the end of our discussion for today's Facebook Live. So we'll be talking about finding the right mentor.
Yes, what we've talked about here kanina is just the tip of the iceberg. There is still so much to learn about insurance, saving and investing, and ultimately to achieve our goal of financial independence.
Tama ka dyan. That is why it's important for us to be able to have a mentor who we can trust and will always be accessible and present in every stage of our lives, guiding you in reaching milestone after milestone.
That's right, but mentors are only there to guide you. So you should also be knowledgeable enough to, as you will still be the one to act on it and execute your financial plans.
Okay, guys, so before we officially end our session for today, let us hear your thoughts or your key takeaways for the session for today.
Yes, guys, your insights and takeaways are really very important for us and para din ma-improve namin yung magiging sessions namin in the future. So, yeah, guys, comment down below.
If you have also any topic suggestions that you'd like us to cover, please also comment it below.
And nga pala, we have our special guests to also share their insights and takeaways. So, let us welcome.
So, my key takeaway for this session is that I realized how important it is to understand money and plan for the future. We talked a lot about saving money early on, which is like building a strong foundation for our finances. But just saving isn't enough. We also need to make smart choices about how to use our money so it can grow over time. Budgeting was another big topic. It's all about being careful with how we spend our money so we don't end up in debt and can save more. And having an emergency fund, like a safety net for unexpected expenses, is super important too. We also learn about different types of insurance, which help protect us financially if something bad happens. It's like having a backup plan for life surprises. Beyond that, having a positive attitude and clear goals can really help us succeed financially, and investing in ourselves, like learning new skills, is just as important as investing money. Overall, this session taught me a lot about managing money wisely and planning for the future.
The seminar has been an eye-opening experience, providing valuable insights into the intricacies of managing personal finance. The seminar covered a spectrum of topics, including the significance of setting smart goals, the difference between investing and saving, the need to track income and expenses, the importance of having an emergency fund, and the practicality of the 50-30-20 rule in financial management. First of all, the seminar emphasized the importance of setting specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound, or SMART goals to guide financial decisions effectively. This concept resonated with me as it highlighted the need for clarity and precision in financial aspirations. It made me realize that vague objectives can hinder progress, while well defined goals provide a roadmap for financial success. Next, understanding the distinction between investing and saving was another crucial aspect of the seminar. The insightful discussion on how investments can generate wealth over time compared to the more conservative approach of saving encouraged me to reassess my financial strategies. While saving acts as a safety net, investing serves as a catalyst for long-term financial growth. Striking a balance between the two is key to building a good financial portfolio. The seminar also emphasized the importance of maintaining a keen awareness of one's income and expenses. The eye-opening exercises on tracking daily expenditures underscored the need for financial mindfulness. This newfound awareness has inspired me to adopt a more disciplined approach to budgeting, enabling me to allocate resources more efficiently and prioritize financial goals. Next, the notion of establishing an emergency fund for unexpected expenses emerged as an important theme. The seminar underscored the critical role of financial cushion in providing stability during unforeseen circumstances. It has prompted me to reevaluate the adequacy of my current emergency fund and reinforce the importance of consistently contributing to its growth. The 50-30-20 rule, which advocates allocating 50% of income to needs, 30% to another, and 20% to savings, resonated with me as a practical and straightforward guideline. This rule provides a structured approach to managing finances, ensuring a healthy balance between essential expenses, important spending, and savings. Adopting this rule serves as a blueprint for achieving financial stability and security. Overall, the FIT seminar has been an invaluable source of knowledge, equipping me with practical tools and strategies for navigating the complex landscape of personal finance. The emphasis on the aforementioned topics really helped form a comprehensive foundation for achieving financial success.
So for my key takeaways for today's session, first and foremost for me, mindset is everything. Achieving financial independence starts with cultivating the right mindset, which is being disciplined, determined, and having commitment to our financial goals. With the right attitude, we can overcome any financial challenges that may come along our way. Secondly, goal setting is crucial. As we learn the importance of setting smart goals, which is specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound, by writing down our goals and categorizing them, we can create a roadmap for success and keeping ourselves accountable along the way. Next is the 50-30-20 rule, which was actually an eye-opener for me as it was a balanced approach towards budgeting. So by allocating our income wisely between our needs, wants, savings, debt repayment, it can ensure financial stability and pave a path for future growth. Additionally, I was reminded of the importance of building an emergency fund, as life is full of twists and turns. Having a financial safety net can actually give us a peace of mind and resilience in times of need. Lastly, having the right mentor is key to our financial journey, as whether be it receiving guidance from experienced professionals, or learning from our trusted mentors, having someone to provide insights and support can make all the difference, actually. So today's session actually provided us with valuable knowledge and practical strategies practical strategies for our financial well-being by practicing or adopting a proactive mindset, setting clear goals, and seeking help when needed or guidance. We can confidently navigate our path towards financial independence. So that's all from me. Thank you very much.
For my key takeaway from today's session, first of all, saving is not just a mere component but an essential aspect of measuring true wealth. It enables individuals to steadily increase their net worth by accumulating funds over time, thereby reinforcing discipline and fostering financial responsibility. Shifting from the common practice of saving whatever is left after expenses to a proactive pay yourself first approach ensures that saving becomes a priority. By allocating funds for savings before covering expenses, individuals could cultivate a mindset of prioritizing their financial well-being, leading to greater financial stability and security in the long run. Prioritizing your financial goals, whether they pertain to unexpected or expected life events, is essential for long-term security and stability. Unexpected events, such as the passing of the breadwinner or critical illness, highlight the importance of being financially prepared for unforeseen circumstances. Additionally, expected life events like education expense for children and retirement require diligent planning and saving. Despite this, many Filipinos still neglect to prepare adequately for least foreseeable events. The key lies in integrating saving and investing into one's lifestyle, ensuring that financial goals are consistently pursued and achieved. By putting your money where it truly matters, towards your goal and the well-being of yourself and your loved ones, you can build a foundation of financial independence and security for the future.
Throughout the session, I think this session has served as a financial compass for me, leading me through the intricacies of budgeting and highlighting the importance of prioritizing my needs. Especially when engaging in the business expense activity, it has empowered me to make conscientious and well informed financial decisions. This heightened awareness has not only enabled me to fine tune my spending but also to focus on crucial priorities, paving the way for more efficient progress toward my financial objectives.
And that concludes today's episode of the Financial Wellness Seminar.
And we hope you gained valuable insights into managing your finances and taking control of your financial future.
Remember, financial wellness is not just about saving money, but also making informed decisions and setting achievable goals.
If you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in the future episodes, feel free to comment down below.
Until next time, stay financially empowered and remember that your financial wellness journey starts today. See you on our next vlog. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye.
goals in life. A beautiful house, occasional travel abroad, quality education for your children, security when you retire. We all have different goals, but the reason why we aspire for them is almost always the same. A happy, comfortable, and secure future, either for ourselves or our loved ones. Unfortunately, most people forget that building one's financial security requires careful planning. They prefer to leave things up in the air or simply decide to act when it's too late. It's like running a race without a finish line, always living in uncertainty. They remain in financial limbo. The question is, will you let your future and your family's security hang in the balance? Or will you do what's necessary within your means to secure your goals? The good news is, it's never too late to start planning. Everything starts with knowing what you want. Most people initially look to their children's education and their own retirement when thinking about their future. Definitely, we need to plan for these. But did you know that the first step in financial planning actually begins with establishing the foundation of protection? Consider this. When you suddenly encounter unexpected events, such as losing property by fire or accident, getting seriously sick, or worse, getting taken out of the picture, how much do you think will this affect your plans for you and your family? You can be the best saver and the best investor, but if you're faced with these unexpected situations, all your savings and investments may be wiped out. And what about the possibility of losing a job or failing in business? It may take months or even years to get back on your feet. How can you maintain your lifestyle or continue providing for your family if such a setback happens? These are the unexpected challenges we must all prepare for. But you may wonder, how will I accomplish this? Can I even afford securing myself and my family? You may have even applied the simple equation of subtracting what you want from what you have, and the number you're getting is in the negative. So how do you bridge that gap? If there's any one strong force behind what you do, it's the hope of having a secure future.